Hey Brawlers, I'm Mr. Huda, and this is episode 8 of season 2 of the Daily Brawl series. This series is meant to show 2 games a day played on a separate account, so you can see that accounts climb to Mythic each month. Since I played my tournament games yesterday, I'm going to be uploading episode 7 and episode 8 today. So episode 7 I did record yesterday, but didn't really have the time to edit it because the tournament took up like 3 hours, and then editing that video so it took up a lot of time. So I'll be editing both videos today without an intro or like the card pop-ups because those take up a lot of time. I don't really want to like burn out on editing all these videos because tomorrow I'll also be playing in the tournament and then probably doing the same thing where I'll record the Daily Brawl games the day of the tournament, but I'm going to be like editing the tournament games and then the Daily Brawl on the following day. So if you haven't already, make sure to check out those tournament games after this. And for each tournament, no matter how well I place, so if I place really well or if I get like 8th every game, I'm going to be making a recap video of all the games put into one video, so look out for those. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so I still think Merlin is the best hero right now, but I kind of want to keep this streak of playing unique heroes. So I've played 14 games so far this season, and all 14 have been different heroes, so I kind of want to keep that going. And then once I play everyone at least once, then I'll start picking the best hero. So the best hero I haven't played yet is probably Mask, but I kind of feel like playing a treasure hero here. I don't know. Let's play Miri. I just haven't really been liking Mask lately, and I just feel like playing Miri, and already off to a good start. Cinderella on Miri makes him like a B hero. Miri without Cinderella in the first 2 turns, he's like low C or D. How well you do in your game revolves around how fast you get this card. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's just the way he is. Alright, don't have a spell cast, which is a bit unfortunate. So my gut says Humpty roll. I'm against Waddle. Means Humpty should live more often than if I'm against anyone else, I think. So let's take Humpty and then roll. I'm gonna pass. I don't want to get baited by that. I'm planning on selling Humpty in the next 2 turns. Alright, good opportunity to get rid of Humpty now. Especially against Chiron, it's almost always going to break against Chiron. It's easy. +4, +2 on a unit. So let's shard it. And then with old Miri, I would roll here and just hard focus on royals, but after the nerf, you kind of have to be a bit more complacent with your play. So I think I'm just going to take 2 units here. And I think it's definitely Tiny, and then it's either Billy or Baby Root. I think Baby Root makes more sense. Buffs Tiny to be able to double hit, and then it double buffs the cat. Really unfortunate trades there. I think I was like 80% to win, right? 92%. Oh well. So another not really good spell cast for me. Not really liking how this game's going. So I could go Sleepy Princess and Creeper. They go well with the Baby Root. I'd sell Cat. I can go Stag, Creeper. I kind of like the Sleeping Princess because I do want to be casting spells with Cinderella, so I'll be wanting to cast a targeted spell. And then Creeper can actually start getting it going. The Creeper pairs nicely with this Baby Root as well. I think this makes sense. Alright, really good spell cast. Let's take it. Okay. I wonder if this targets Princess if she wakes up. I don't think she does. So Ogre Princess is pretty bad, but I kind of just want any Royal right now to get buffed with my power next turn. And I don't think it's Happy Tree. I think I just take these 2 rolls for targeted spell or like Royal pairs. I don't want to freeze this board, so I guess I just sell Tiny. play it like this. Alright, so I'm kind of getting rolled. So I can kiss Cinderella into a tier 3. I don't want to keep Cinderella though. I think I just look for a different spell. Definitely want Sleeping Princess and Romeo and Prince, so I think I shrink. Noble Steed makes a little sense. Ring of Meteors makes a lot of sense. I think it's Ring of Meteors over the Steed. Goes really nice with this creeper right now, which I'm going to be keeping for a little bit. And then sell Baby Root for Frog. Alright. I want this over Fiona because I'm going to be tripling it and it's going to be massive. Alright, I want to fight. Definitely don't want XP. XP is huge bait on Miri. You really just want to look for the tier 4 royals. That is a targeted spell, and I'm probably likely to win this fight. Let's do it on the weaker one. So I could go trees. I think I'll stick with the royals. I think they'll do, like, they're not great right now, but I think they'll do okay. At least good enough for 4th, probably. That's rough. I think I wake up the other princess. And then roll. Okay. Guess I lose. That's unfortunate. It's kind of crazy. Didn't find a single good royal. I don't think switching to trees is good. I think taking the Nutcracker at least is good though. Just don't really have good cells. I'll sell the Cinderella over the Romeo. Alright, Geppetto, press the I win button. So I think now I take the Noble Steed. The Nutcracker's popping in 2 turns. Hopefully I am not dead by then. So definitely want Arthur. And then I think I just grab Toil and Trouble so that I am not in trouble this fight. Not a very good spell cast, but just kind of have to take what I can get. Alright, nice win against Chiron. Don't think I go for Nian, let's just roll for royals. Definitely don't want Court Wizard. Okay. So Telltale is pretty nice with the 2 sure shots. Helm procs the Lancelot right away next turn, which gets me a tier 6. Huh. And it's not like it's bad for this fight either, it's pretty good for this fight. So I think it's Helm. It's good for the fight, like it's not better than the Telltale, but it's not worse by much. And then it gets me a tier 6. Yeah, I'll do it. And then just cast Poison Apple and freeze. And just put a Helm on my highest attack character. Okay, I'm alive. And Sphinx, who is tier 6. So Mimic Steed gets me a tier 7. And once again, it's not that much worse than the other ones. So let's go Mimic Steed. Okay. Let's just roll. I don't think Apple Tree is going to be much better than the Nutcracker. It's probably better than Sure Shot though. Yeah, I'll take the Apple Tree. And then give it attack. Okay. Alright, I am very dead. So kind of a rough game. This is kind of why Miri is a D hero. Not the early Cinderella, which is normally very good for Miri, but like you flounder in the early game for sure, and then once you hit that momentum of getting your first 2 royal upgrades, you really can't have a missed turn. Like you need to have every single turn working in your favor, or else you just fall behind, especially after the nerf. And that turn on, I think it was the first tier 4 turn, I didn't find any upgrades, I didn't find Arthur, I didn't find Juliet, all I found was Frog Prince, and that turn just pretty much solidified this 6th place. I think I gave myself a good opportunity to move away from 6th place, but once again just fell too far behind my opponents and wasn't able to get to this tier 7 treasure to bail me out. So, bit unfortunate game. Let's get into the next one. Okay, this time I don't have a choice and I have to pick a bad hero. So I still need the first win, so I kind of just want to pick the best of the bad heroes, which I think is Evola. Actually, you know what? Let's give Krampus a try. Okay, I regret everything. So normally I freeze Forbidden Fruit for turn 2, and I have synergistic units, but this keyword says evil, and yeah, none of these say evil on them. But I'll freeze anyway, because Forbidden Fruit is that good on turn 2. Alright, I am the dwarf. I am the dwarf. The dwarf is me. Alright, none of these units in the shop have beards. That's kind of a beard, but unfortunately his color theme is not red. So I definitely don't roll, like I know that much. It's probably just Humpty. Against Cursed King, so I'm likely to lose with Humpty. I think it's still just Humpty though. Alright, I don't think I freeze these units. I want to make sure I'm getting my tier 3 evil or dwarves. Alright, rough Humpty positioning. Maybe I should have done it differently. But I'd rather position to win that fight than to ensure it survives. It's a very interesting board here. So there's a few plays I can do. I can sell and Brave Princess Shadow Assassin. I can sell Brave Princess Shard Shadow Assassin, Brave Princess Shard doubly, or Shadow Assassin doubly. I like the doubly play more for this turn. And I like using my spell to create a tier 3 evil, and then I can freeze Shadow Assassin based on which one that is. So let's do it. I don't want to freeze Shadow Assassin anymore. Alright, so I am dwarves. Alright, against Pan Shadow. Don't really like the Cinderella. This is a turn I want to use XP, but I think I'm just going to take this roll here and try to fill out my dwarves. That is a dwarf. So Mummy versus rolling for a tier 2 dwarf. I think I'll take the rolls. I'm likely to win the fight without this 7th unit, so I don't need to take this Mummy, I don't think. And I got my dwarf. So play around Earthquake. And I don't think I freeze this dwarf. I want XP and then these triples. Okay. Don't want to kiss anything. Let's just roll. Got my XP, so let's take XP. And then sell for the lucky. Okay, I'm against that Jack. Let's look for these tier 4 dwarves. Could take more XP. How's Jack been doing? He lost his last fight by a little bit. By minimum. And then he won 2 fights before that. Or 1 fight. I really want to fill out my dwarves. Like I want to find Tweedle and like Greedy to fill these slots. But I think I'll take the XP. It's a really good turn for XP. I don't think I'm going to win the fight though. Especially not now. So this next XP is definitely way too greedy. I'm not going to freeze for it. I really need to find tier 5 units next turn. Hopefully I can buy 2. Alright, nice tie. Okay, let's try to find some dwarves. I'll take this extra gold. So, Nian has a beard and it's red, but unfortunately he's not a dwarf. He is strong though. I think I look for better. I don't know, I'm at 30 health. Like, just go for this treasure. I guess just Ring of Regen for a couple turns. Okay. Alright, against Midas. Ooh. Has only won 1 fight in the last 5 turns. No, in the last... literally the whole game. Has only won this single fight. Alright, they're not doing too hot. I think I will take this dwarf just for the white treasure. Try to get treasure map for the Nian. I don't think there's a reason to take... oh wait, Fancy Pants. So take Angry first so I can fancy the doubly. Helm is good with this triply. These are all horrible. Let's skip. Tweedle's good. Okay. They're trying to poly at 3 HP. Interesting play. Against Cursed King. Don't think I take the XP. Let's just roll. Tweedle's good. The Lancelot can't get upgraded this turn unless I get a spell. The spellcast isn't that bad. It gets me +3 on doubly. It's good on these Tweedles. And this turn I'm actually only looking for Tweedle and Nian, and I can no longer buy the Nian if I find it. So I'm only looking for Tweedle. So let's just cast this. The difference between these 2 units is pretty small. Let's just play Nian. Alright, really big win against the second highest health in the lobby. So is there a reason to get this tiny? It's literally... Actually, Meteor Ring's good too, so Meteor Ring and Runestones. And I think I don't get baited by this good boy. So yeah, I think taking this tiny is fine. 2 good treasures. There's so many tier 2 treasures though. 2 rolls are big at tier 6. Yeah, I'm not going for this tiny. It's so greedy. Deck is good. Okay. Could sell and try to roll for a better spell cast. I don't think I will though. Alright, nice kill. Against Jack. So now is it correct to take tiny? That this is a tier 6 if I get runestones? It's only losing 1 gold actually if I skip. Because like this is 2 gold. And then if I buy, skip, sell, I get 1 gold. Yeah, I'll go for it. Pay 1 gold to try to get runestones or meteor. Unfortunate. It's not paw. I don't like staff because I can't get doubly anymore. I mean, with Tweedle in the game, you don't really need to rely on doublies anymore. There's a lot more dwarf options in the late game now with the Tweedle at tier 4. Alright. Is white good still? I forgot that she doesn't proc with Lordy anymore. Alright, got Echo Wood against Cursed King, who has Apple Tree, so I want Echo Wood backline. Let's get rid of Prince. Merlin's test is +12/+12. It's pretty good. Okay, so I definitely sell for it. I definitely play 1 Echo Wood. Now let me get my calculator out. I think playing 1 Echo Wood is correct here. This Fanny is still pretty valuable right now. Yeah, with only 1 Lordy, like playing the 2nd Echo Wood is really not that great. So I want Echo Wood to attack last in case he plays Apple Tree backline. He's not gonna play Apple Tree backline. Maybe unfortunate if the Triply hits the Applewood, or Apple Tree, but don't really want to lose this 30 health. Alright, nice win. Against Pan, don't have much info on. Let's take Echo Wood. The Arc does work. Let's go for Arc. Get rid of Staff. So this is +30 health. I think that is worth casting. Okay. That is a Lordy. Tweedledee is a traitor. So I just need to target this first, and I win. Here it comes. 33%. Aww. Alright, so the other person died to a ghost. So that fight was obviously very unfortunate. don't think it's gonna keep going like that, and I think I outscale him. He adds Cupid to the mix. He might be able to beat me no matter what I do. Don't want the Tweedle. I want to start costing combat spells. Falling Star is worth it? I don't think so. Could always just switch to Good Boy. So I need Fanny in. So to go Tweedle, because I need the Angry in as well. And then I do play Echowood backline. Play it last. Yeah, everything went wrong that fight. My doubly hit into Apple Tree. I don't know why I keep calling it Applewood. And then both of his sirens just stole 3 units. Alright, hit him for 18. Let's just stick with dwarves. Tier 5 treasures, pretty nice. Mimic, Tree of Life, Ambrosia, Hand of Midas. There are so many good ones. Got the Ambrosia. Get rid of Helm. I'll freeze drink me. Ambrosia Lordy. Still want Echowood backline. So I don't need doubly first anymore, so let's go Angry first. Okay. Alright, nice win. Alright, so I got my first one of the day with dwarves. A lot of people think dwarves are dead, but they're still very strong, and they're a lot stronger in the late game now with Tweedledee being changed. Having an additional dwarf that does something is pretty crucial, and it works really well with Echowood, because the spawn also buffs the Echowood. I made a crazy good use of Krampus's hero power. It gave Princess White +1/+1 for like 7 turns. 7 of them. Maybe even 8, like I'll have to look that back. So that is crazy strong value. But this game shows that sometimes you can kind of just ignore your hero power, like you don't want to get baited by it. Like that turn 2 Forbidden Fruit freeze, I think that was a strong play, and I almost decided against it, even though I had the dwarf synergy going, because of my hero power. But I decided not to get baited by it, and gave myself the option to go into dwarves if the moment arised. And once I sharded the Brave Princess into the Princess White and got the doubly with the 2 fannies, dwarves were pretty much the best option. So yeah, overall for the day, got a 6th with Miri, got early Cinderella, some decent royals around tier 3, but at tier 4 I had a couple turns where I wasn't really improving at all and couldn't find the royals. And when that happens with a bad hero, you kind of just flounder and get bad placements that way. And then this game got into dwarves really early, made super good use of Krampus's hero power, and gave +1/+1 to Princess White for 6 to 7 turns, maybe even 8 turns. Once again, so much value that I can't even comprehend it. I can't even remember how much value it gave. That's how crazy it was. And I got the win with dwarves. Yeah, plus for the day, inching closer and closer to Mythic. That's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. And once again, I'll be uploading this along with yesterday's episode, which I did before the tournament. If you haven't already, check out the tournament games. Very fast-paced games, 6 of them in under an hour. So it took about like 3 hours to play, and then edit it into under an hour. And then tomorrow, I'll be playing in another tournament, and kind of similar to how the last few days went, I'll probably be postponing tomorrow's Daily Brawl until Monday, and then post 2 on the same day so I'll be playing the games on Sunday, but I'll be editing the tournament games first, and then editing both Daily Brawl videos the day after. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all learned something. If you have any questions or would have made any plays differently, feel free to comment below. I like seeing discussion about these games. If you like this content, consider subscribing or leave a like. It really helps you out with discoverability because I spend a lot of time on these videos and can use your guys' help to get them discovered more. Happy brawling. Peace.